Welcome back to the group chat.
Nathan Marshall with the Crusaders. Scott Robinson. Scott Robinson.
Close. Rep straight off.
Conor McGregor, Israel Adesanya, John Jones, GSP, Anderson Silva. Bro.
Welcome back to the group chat for another episode. We've made it through the weekend. Once again, I'll tell you what, the Rugby League is getting to the pointy end of the season, and I don't know if you watched on the weekend, you could probably tell some tempers were flying. Roosters doing one over the Dolphins. What was that?
64-12.
That is a beating and a half. And
4 yellow cards in 10 minutes, first 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah, that is tempers flaring. That is good stuff.
It was almost like Origin-esque, to be honest.
What started that all? Why?
There was some big hits. There was some chirping. Someone chirped Spencer Leniu, and then Spencer Leniu wanted to G up, and then it all kicked off from there. And then the rest of the game, when you have, 12 on 12 or whatever it was, 11 on 11, and they're just going hard at each other. High tackles, head-on-head contacts. Victor Radley wanting to delete people's heads. It was
wild.
It was such a good game.
Across the league, $13,400 in fines, 11 charges, 8 sin binnings across the weekend. With 4 rounds to go into the finals.
And 4 of those in one game.
I mean, that's good stuff for the viewers. Ezra Mann and Reynolds pulling up in the same play to what should have probably been a Broncos try, turning into a Xavier Coates hunt, chase down.
Yeah.
Both halves going down.
Yeah. And not only that, Cobbo also suffered a hamstring injury. So you have 3 players all with the same injury, all within the same game. 2 within the same play, chasing down an interception.
Yeah.
Someone actually, who made that tackle? Was it Cobbo?
It was
Cobbo.
Yeah.
He chased him down.
From the other wing, too.
Crazy.
Chasing down Coates, who's widely regarded as one of the faster players in the league.
Yeah. I mean, he did have to fend off 3 people to get there, so that probably slowed him down, but...
Hell of a try-saving effort, though.
It's crazy.
So
22-2 thumping, some serious thumpings and some serious 2-point, 1-point games as well. So crazy week.
Kind of a round that had a bit of everything.
Had the Roosters playing sevens with the Dolphins. I don't know, man. It's crazy.
It's all good fun. The UFC, that didn't look like fun for whoever Elijah Smith was facing. And was it a prelim but my goodness, I thought these power bombs were illegal. It was literally straight out of the WWE. He's picked a grown man up, dumped him on, the back of his neck, shoulders, head.
Yeah.
And they said something about driving his chin in as well. I don't know, but it looked brutal. And then hit him with some two right hooks.
While he's on the floor, concussed, knocked out. I don't know.
Have you seen the video of it?
I saw the reel and the slow-mo replay. It looked It looked rough.
So I thought that was illegal. To drop someone on their head. I guess
I think a pile drive would be, but no, I don't think slamming someone on their back and neck is considered illegal.
Interesting.
I saw a dirty one from rugby too. Over in South Africa, a very similar situation.
On the Curry Cup?
Landed on his neck. No, I think it was a varsity game. Yeah, it looked bad.
Oof. Yeah, that. But, I mean, for those fighters, like Elijah Smith, you fight until the ref tells you to stop, so he's going to come in, he's going to land those 2 extra punches. I guess in the heat of it, do you know if the guy's out or not straight away?
I feel like if someone is lying there,
limp,
arms out like this, like he's on the cross, he's not defending himself. I think he's well and truly gone.
So do you think he should have come in for those 2 extra right hooks, or ref should have called it?
Right, ref needed to call it. Yeah. I think the first hook is fine. The second one shouldn't have happened. I was watching the video and I was like, when's this ref stepping in, man? My God.
So that was probably not that fun.
Crazy. Steve Erceg back on the board.
To win.
Yeah, Anthony Hernandez with a good submission in the 4th round as well. But yeah, that was gross, that knockout.
Yeah. We'll do a bit of
NBC was mad. NBC is such a good comp, man. We said it last year as well. It's better than Super Rugby. It's so entertaining. It's and the refs seem to be, less intrusive.
Just let it play.
But a great north v south sort of weekend.
Canterbury hanging on against Auckland. We both kind of have Auckland to win there.
Yeah.
That was a good game. I thought Auckland were going to get up at the end.
Yeah.
Gutted that they didn't.
Yeah. Close game. Canterbury, north v south as well. The Northland game and the Southland Stags game.
Yeah.
Also very close. Stags being up 7-0 at half time. Like, the Stags are on here. Northland, they found a trick and they stuck to it. I don't know if you saw the game. But there was a rolling maul hat trick for James Mullen. He's effectively the NPC's Malcolm Marks after that performance.
Yeah.
And once they scored the first one, I think Northland realised they could copy-paste and score 2 more.
Yeah.
So Mullen ended up with a hat trick, kick to the 5-metre line, win the line out, maul over the line, dot down the try, easy stuff. And that basically won them the game.
Damn. I didn't realise that, but what is he paying to score next week?
I don't know. But if Russie and Rasmus is in that coaching box, my God, it's very clear. Be interesting to see if they can stop them, because when he came on in the second half and set up those mauls, you're not stopping it.
Yeah, okay. Unless that's just Southland being Southland. And like I said just before, I think they're in for the wooden spoon early doors.
Ouch.
Lost
I don't know if I give them the
Otago.
spoon. That's 2 close games.
Who takes it off them?
Could be Counties, could be North Harbour. They have
Counties have had a rough start.
Far worse point differentials. North Harbour should get some, what would you say? Some backup, some reinforcements, and they get some injuries back. But yeah, I mean, they've conceded quite a lot of points between Counties and North Harbour. That Southland, they're getting close. They're just not there yet. I don't know if you can give them the spoon.
I just think because they're getting close, yes, but they're getting close against not the best teams in the comp. Like I'd say Northland are probably one of the teams that they're going to battle with for the wooden spoon. So you're losing to them. Otago, they're probably middle of the table. They're good. I would say they were better if they could have beaten Hawke's Bay on the weekend. They couldn't. So I'd say Otago, middle of the table. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know who Stags are going to beat across 8 more games. Anyway.
We will see. We've only got, 4 teams that are left unbeaten. Bay of Plenty, Magpies, Taranaki, and Canterbury.
So yeah, I think
lead the charge. Bay of Plenty, that $8 outright bet, looking like value.
Oh, that leads into me just about to say Bay of Plenty should be the tournament favourites.
Yep.
I think looking at them through 2 rounds, they should be the favourite in the outright market now. Tasman still are. And I think they came back, Lester Whanganuku, absolute dog.
That was light work, wasn't it?
Yeah, he is probably New Zealand's best winger, I'd say. Needs to be straight into that New Zealand setup. But they did against the Turbos. So, yeah. I mean, the Turbos won week 1.
Yep. Still a decent side, but not when you're defending like that. They got no shot.
Yeah. And then Wellington, Waikato. Did you watch that one?
Yeah, I did. Wellington played a lot better this week, as we thought they would.
Expected, yeah.
I didn't think they would play that well to get the win over in Waikato, but Waikato had 6 changes to their starting lineup this week. So fair play to Wellington, and also Garden Bishop getting being the most capped Lions player, first ever to have 100, I think.
Oh, good player.
So what a beast.
Good player.
Crazy. Yeah. Good on them.
Over the weekend, we also had Community Shield yesterday. Crystal Palace beating Liverpool.
2-2, go to penalties.
Yeah.
Get it done. Dean Henderson tipping the cap. You see that?
Yeah.
Great save.
Yeah. Happy for Crystal Palace there. Ikitike scoring for Liverpool.
Great goal.
Yeah. I mean, they may not need
clean.
Isak, but I'm sure they'd love to have him.
Yeah. I mean, 4 minutes on your club debut. Can't get much better than that.
And then the only other thing that I was keeping an eye on over the weekend was the NFL preseason. One, because I had a 4-leg multi on it, which came very close. The Raiders lost to the Seahawks. Was my one losing leg. But otherwise, it's your first chance at seeing some rookies, top draft prospects having a go, booms or busts straight off the bat. I mean, the number 1 running back, the number 1 projected a running back for the season, Ashton Genty, had 3 carries, didn't gain a single yard, and everyone's labeling him a bum now.
Oh dear.
That's good. The Heisman winner, Travis Hunter, got bounced off the carpet. So it's all good stuff. Pat Mahomes, 1 throw for 1 yard for 1 touchdown. It's a hell of a stat line in preseason. Played 1 drive. Run. Get to the 1 yard line. Yep. Thanks. That's me done.
Damn.
But some good games. Good to see football back too.
Yeah.
With
Also
Liverpool.
got Rugby Championship this weekend.
Yes.
Springbok Wallabies, All Blacks, RGs. It's good.
Yeah. Oh, I saw the
Watch
All
Sunday
Blacks
fixtures.
at a Boca Juniors game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I mean, that would be so much fun to go to.
Yeah.
Always a good atmosphere there. Premier League, though. We've seen this morning that the La Liga has agreed to host a game in the US this season. Regular league game between Villarreal and Barcelona.
Oh, the La Liga, eh?
And that got me thinking. The NFL has their London games. They might play three regular season games in London. Jacksonville usually the host of that. They're kind of London's team. Should the Premier League return the favour and play a league game in the States somewhere?
During the season.
Yeah, we'll call it a league game.
All right. No, I don't think so. I feel like you're going to lose too much. It's a lot of effort for the players to get over there. Mm-hmm. You lose out on the atmosphere. And you have this, like, the summer series and stuff anyway, where you get Premier League teams going over to go play.
Yeah.
And those aren't knockout sort of turnouts.
No.
Somewhere like Hong Kong, they turned up for the Spurs, sold out stadium, all that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just think during a regular season, what is the value for the Prem there? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's that big.
I mean, they're already appealing to the American market with, like, you got the Football World Cup going there next year.
Yeah.
You've got the Club World Cup, which just happened there. You had United and, lots of the Premier League clubs play pre-season stuff there. I mean, that you get decent crowds. I mean, the Club World Cup final got a good crowd.
Did.
I think if you were going to do
the Club World Cup during every other game ahead of that final, it's pretty weak.
But, like, say if you'd had it on the East Coast somewhere, New York, Philadelphia, somewhere that it's actually only a 4 or 5 hour flight from London.
Yeah.
I think it's close enough for the fans. I reckon if you played it at MetLife Stadium, New York, you could probably get a good game going. I just don't. It'd have to be a big club versus small club, I think. Because you wouldn't want 2 big clubs, because that would be you want that at your home.
Yeah.
Say if it's Liverpool, Arsenal, you want that either at Anfield or at the Emirates.
You don't want derbies or anything like that. And then at that point, when you have a big club versus a smaller club, it's like, what's the point? Isn't it more important for the smaller club to see their team back in the Prem playing the big clubs again? Yeah.
What about, like, we kind of spoke Community Shield or even FA Cup?
Community Shield, by all means.
Get that over there?
See you later. Yeah. I mean, that's like the Club World Cup sort of level.
Yeah.
Why not? But I mean, they've got into Miami. They've got basically Barcelona.
That's true.
Retired Barcelona players, basically. So they've got the La Liga going over there, apparently. So
yeah, so I wonder, based on that,
do you know what games are going over to America from the La Liga?
At this stage, I think it's just Villarreal versus Barcelona. So just the one league game. And I'd imagine that's probably happening somewhere within the Hispanic communities, I'd imagine.
That makes more sense, That's relevant. What's the tie-in for the British football teams over in the USA? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see.
It's like having the Cricket World Cup in America. Like, what is it doing there?
Major League Cricket, it's booming, baby.
Soccer.
But then you've got the football teams, American football teams, going to London. And you could probably argue the same thing. What's the benefit for them? They're trying to expand their market into the European scene.
Yeah. Well, that's just more on the NFL, isn't it? If the Premier League, the English Premier League wanted to expand into the American market, then sure. I don't imagine many teams would be too stoked about having to travel to America, because then it becomes like a neutral venue and all that sort of business. So.
Yeah, one team has to forego their home game against whoever
What's
it is.
What's the payoff?
Let's say it was happening. What's one game you'd want it to be? 2 teams.
This season.
as a good advocate for the Premier League
Sure.
too.
Yeah, I don't know.
You'd have to go.
Can't do a London derby. You can't do Sunderland, Newcastle. You can't do I honestly, Fulham and someone like middle of the table. Fulham and Brentford, maybe.
Yeah, okay. I think you need, if you were going to do it, you need one of those top
Burnley,
6
Brighton.
clubs.
What do you like?
I'd probably send.
You can't send a top 6.
I'd send United or City over, so you get that Manchester, just because they get a massive draw card. Although Arsenal, I think, have a massive fan base in America, so maybe you send Arsenal versus Sunderland. Arsenal versus.
Yeah, I feel like
Fulham.
if you're going to do it, you just have the Community Shield there. Just do that.
Not an FA Cup
But then
game?
you can't have it at Wembley, you know? Oh, FA Cup. Early doors.
Yeah,
Send
early
an early
FA
FA
Cup.
Cup draw over there. That makes more sense.
You could do that. Like you go.
But again, that's like such a British comp. They would be
yeah,
fuming if you send an FA Cup game over to America.
especially for those smaller clubs.
That's just not what that comp is all about.
Yeah. So
You're meant to be going down to a League 2 team playing in a shit
go
or like
play on a Wednesday
a
night.
terrible changing room. It's freezing cold. You have to walk through someone's house to get to the stadium, you know.
Have you
That's
seen
what it's about.
the
Eating
Welcome to
pies while
Wrexham
you're on the
first
bench.
season? When Ryan Reynolds goes to his first ever Wrexham game, and he is literally just walking through the street and, ticket on entry and they stamp it, you walk through and it's just, that is what you want to see for the FA Cup.
You want the shits. You
So
want the
long
mud.
story short, no.
Long story short, no. And short story short, no.
Fair.
You?
All right.
What was your opinion on that one?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see it happen if there was some success with the La Liga one. The La Liga one makes more sense because you're getting into that Hispanic community. But no, I don't think they will.
Yeah,
I think the
just
English
with the Club
are
World
very-
Cup and everything, I feel like that makes more sense than having Premier League over there. It's just, I don't know. It's like sending an NPC game to America. It's like, why?
I'd say because the Premier League is very English, like it's very English through and through. Maybe you get like a Champions League game over there or something, that it's not just the English fan base. You might have, say it's like a group stage game between Bayern Munich and Real Madrid or something. Have that in New York.
Yeah.
Maybe not a Premier League game per se.
Yeah.
Would be my stance. I don't think.
But then you would have to do that for both teams because then it's just someone loses their home fixture.
Yeah. Wow.
Well,
That's what they have to go through. And I mean, it's the same for the NFL. Jacksonville forego lots of their home games to have them played in London at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
you got what? Vikings. Is it Bears
Is that in London this year?
or the Browns? Jets, Broncos.
Well, you've got Chiefs versus... Is it Chiefs Cowboys in Brazil? First week of the season. You've got a game in Ireland and I think 3 in London. And then next year, there's going to be a game in Melbourne for the NFL. So they are really trying to globalise the sport. The other point, actually, that's just come to mind, football is already a global sport. Soccer football is already a global sport. NFL is not.
Yeah.
So they don't really need to.
Exactly.
All right, so the stance is no from both of us.
All right, cool.
Good stuff. Okay, NRL, top 4 prediction. We've got 4 rounds left. Plenty of chat around the top 4. What have you got for us?
Plenty of chat around that top 8 as well. I think, that's pretty much locked in, that top 4.
What it is now?
Yeah. Probably the only change really is Storm finishing on top. They have the strong point differential.
Yep.
Then you would have Raiders, Bulldogs, Panthers. Panthers are too good at the moment to drop out of that top 4. Warriors aren't good enough to drop back in. Although there's a lot of good fixtures amongst the top 8 coming up, I think Storm can beat the Panthers.
Yep.
I think Raiders can lose to the Panthers, which is the week after.
Yep.
And then you've got Bulldogs, Panthers. So it's and you got the Storm and the Roosters in week 26, and the Roosters are trying to climb into that top 8 spot.
You got Roosters versus Bulldogs as well this week. There are so many good games with so many implications.
Many good games. And then you got Raiders Dolphins.
Yeah.
So, but then Bulldogs have the Sharks, so there's games that they can pick up. You got Panthers Dragons.
But I wouldn't be
You got
surprised to see the
Sharks
Sharks tip the Bulldogs up either.
No.
I'll tell you what I've got. So I worked. So Raiders get the bye, so they move to 40 points. 3 rounds left. So I have them out of their 3 games plus the bye, winning 2, losing 1, has them at 44 points.
Yeah.
I have the Panthers out of their last 4 games, winning 2 and losing 2, which has them. I think they either beat the Dragons, and then they either beat the Dogs or the Raiders. I don't think they beat the Storm and both the Dogs and the Raiders. So I have them winning 2 of their last 4, puts them at 35 points. The Storm, they win all 3 plus a bye, puts them at 44 as well.
Yep.
The Dogs
on top with the points differential on assumption. Yeah.
I have the Dogs winning just 1 of their last 4, putting them at 38 points. And then I have the Warriors winning 3 of their last 4, putting them at 36. So that has the table as Storm on top at 44th, a better point differential. Raiders second on 44, Dogs third, 38 points. Warriors fourth with 36 points. Panthers fifth with 35 points.
Okay.
So
Bulldogs do have a tough run.
The Bulldogs?
Yeah. Tough run home.
What is it? Raiders, Storm, Panthers, and someone else
finish with
in their last 4
Sharks.
games. Sharks.
Yeah.
They could honestly lose all 4 of them. I don't think they win more than 2 of them, but I have them winning 1. So that's how my top 4 looks.
All right.
Storm, Raiders, Dogs, Warriors.
Yeah.
Panthers just missing out. Warriors with a comeback.
And it's interesting with that top 8 as well for the Sharks and the Roosters and the Dolphins. Dolphins, Roosters on the same points. They'll be fighting to the end, I reckon.
Yep.
And you've got a lot of top 8 tussles in the last.
It's very
couple of weeks.
close from that. What is it? 5th to 10th.
Yeah, I mean, you could even argue 4th till 10th, really.
Yeah.
Or 4 till 9.
4 to 9 because the Roosters 9th with 26 points. And the
Tight
Panthers,
finish for that top 8, I reckon.
I mean, it can all change so much. I wouldn't. Yeah, I think the Storm will come out on top though. Is my
agreed.
I wonder actually, can you punt on the Storm to win the minor premiership? Surely, right? Let's take a quick look. No, you can't. The Warriors currently paying $6 to make the top 4, though. You think if the Panthers go 2-2, the Warriors go 3-1, they come out on top.
That's a big if.
Yeah. Dolphins.
Got to play the bogey Titans all over again.
That's going to be an interesting one, especially in the Gold Coast.
Yeah. Winnable games, though. We've got probably one of the easier runs out of the top 4.
Especially when you look at those top 4.
Dolphins have to play the Broncos next week, which is massive.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you do. Regular season winner, Storm paying $2.75. I don't think it's a bad bet.
$1.75.
$2.75.
For Storm
to win
the minor premiership.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Raiders paying $1.45 to win it.
Yeah.
I like that.
The Raiders do have the Panthers.
Yep.
They got a bye. They got the Dolphins.
Tigers.
They got the Tigers.
So they should win. I think the Panthers might tip them up, so they win 2 out of 3 for me, which is what I think I had them.
I think they can lose to the Dolphins too, to be honest. So really, they should be beating the Tigers. Other 2 is a tosser.
Yeah. Yeah, so I had Raiders win 2, lose 1. Plus the bye, I have them at 44. Tied with the Storm. Worst points differential. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Take second spot. I'm also gutted they have the bye this week because I don't know if you've seen the fantasy playoffs because we're into our top 8. So it runs the same as how the NRL playoff ladder works. So you finished first. You're playing fourth. I finished seventh.
Not eighth.
No.
What?
But you get another life. If you lose, you stay in. Where I'm playing 6 versus 7.
Right.
And we'll go through. But the Raiders are on a bye, and I had Strange and Young, Hudson Young, who both carried my team through a lot of strife this season.
They did.
And they are on a bye in a knockout game. Piss off.
Oh, man.
Had me fuming. Which is niggly. But I did see you finish top of the table too, so
Clutch.
that is pretty clutch
Right
for
at the
you,
death.
to be honest.
Yeah. 2 points.
Was there anything else on the league you want to touch on?
No, I just think that top 8 battle's massive.
Yeah.
Dolphins, Roosters. Keep an eye on that. Broncos as well. They might start to slip with the 3 injuries they've just had.
Yeah, that is
at the
crazy.
end of their season.
I think there's a good chance it is. That is tough. And you never want to see it happen.
Yeah. Going to be a lot of teams separated by points differential, I reckon. So that's good stuff.
That's the thing, though, when you have a table that goes on 2 points for a win and you get the bye points as well. It's an interesting way of doing it, but I mean, why change it? There's not really any reason to.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we do our like it or love it then? I've got 3 things for you. And this first one, I like it or love it or loathe it. I'm putting
Adam G's refereeing. Loathe it.
Black Caps declaring on 601 for 3. They just beat Zimbabwe, the 3rd biggest win in Test match history. Breaking all sorts of records. It's the first ever Test match where 3 batters in the same team have surpassed 150.
Damn.
Do you like it, love it, or do you loathe it?
I think at international level, having 3 batters get 150, Matt Henry doing his business.
Zach Fox on debut getting a 9 for as well for the match. 4 in the first innings, 5 in the second.
Nice.
Throw that in there.
Declaring on 600, yeah. But at the same time, it's like, what's the point? This is like watching your child getting batted 20 goals to 0 in football. Right? You don't want to see it. You don't want to see that sort of score on international level. It just feels like a waste of a test almost. I don't know. I don't know how you feel. I couldn't care less about these matches. Outside of those, those records.
The milestones.
I'm like, yeah, that's sick. I wouldn't have watched a single ball being played of that game. Like, I have no interest in seeing Black Caps absolutely destroy Zimbabwe. It just doesn't seem like a match.
Fair.
So it's hard to be like super passionate and like, yes, the boys, come on. You know what I mean? It's just like, fuck, you got smashed.
The result is very much expected. I think when you're in a position like they were, you've got 2 guys in there on 150. You've got 600 on the board. Go and score 1,000 runs. Exactly. It's only day 2.
You've already won a test by only scoring 300. So,
you bowled out Zimbabwe in half a day.
Yeah.
So, bowl first, bowl them out for half a day, and then we end day 1 with a lead of 30 at the end of the day. Great.
Yeah.
Day 2, we lead by 500. Cool. And then we go on to day 3, declare before the first ball is bowled, and bowl them out in half a day. So half the test match is done.
Yeah.
We could have gone and scored 1,000 runs. Have the record for the most runs ever scored in a test match. Rutchin or Henry Nichols could have gone and scored 400. Not done the Weon Mulder and declare on 367.
Yeah.
Beat Brian Lara's record of 400 not out. Like, it's just, the opportunity is there waiting for you to take it. And I don't know what it is at the moment, but it seems, I mean, there's the respect in the cricket that's always been, it's the gentleman's game, that sort of vibe. You're not going
but
to
you still score 600 and wait for everyone to score 150.
Exactly. Like, at that point, go and score 1,000.
Yeah. I don't know.
Who cares anymore? Go get those records. And yes, it's against Zimbabwe. Yes, people are going to say they're meaningless runs, but you still got to score them. You still got to go out there and score the runs. You still got to beat them. And we would have still won the test match because, like I said, you bowl Zimbabwe out in half a day.
Yeah. It's just not really what you want from a test match, in my opinion. But it is cool from the record perspective and the players being like, yeah, I scored 150 and I got 9 wickets. So,
I just would have loved to see them get 1,000
it was against
runs.
Zimbabwe, but,
Getting 1,000 runs would be unbelievable. Because the funny thing is, you, as New Zealand, you could hold the record for the lowest test score in an innings and the highest test score in an innings.
Yeah.
I think, what did we get bowled out for 24 or something?
God.
And then to go have the highest test score of, say, 1,000?
Yeah.
No one's beating those records. Either of them.
Yeah.
Might as well hold on to them. So I'm going to say I loathe it because I just...
Okay.
Well done to Rachin, Henry, and Conway.
Yep.
Zach Fox, Matt Henry, well done. But I would have loved to see us just go and pile it on. Next one for you. Crystal Palace just won the Community Shield. But we know that they earned a spot for the Europa League. They were no longer allowed to play in the Europa League because the ownership also owned Lyon, who were in the Europa League.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'd seen, but they'd taken it to court because the ownership have sold.
They're 40%, 43%.
So to try and get into the Europa League, they've taken it to court. It has been declined. So they will play in the Conference League.
They lost their appeal. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like that? You love it? You loathe it?
I don't really like it.
No.
I understand they had a certain time frame to avoid the potential for collusion, and they sold their shares a little too late, but it was a 43% stake to start with. I feel like surely the minimum has to be like 50% for there to be an issue. It's all just very political, and, for Crystal Palace, mainly as a club, that sucks, and the players, it sucks. The experience for them, they miss out on.
Yeah.
They're going to lose out on 20 mil potentially as a club. That affects their transfer window. And you're now playing in the Conference League instead of the Europa League, which is a huge step down. And people would go, yeah, but Crystal Palace has a chance to win the conference. Don't care.
They had a chance to win the
They had
Europa
a chance to win the Europa League as well. And Nottingham Forest getting in as the piggyback for free when Marinakis also had shares in Olympiacos or whatever it is. I don't know. It's just all political, and I don't think it all matters that much, and I think it's just overbearing. And
It's just a shame for Crystal
sucks.
Palace and the club.
it just
I
sucks,
think.
man.
But
But
you
also,
get that opportunity.
at the same time, they knew the rules, and they should have jumped on that earlier, and they just left it a little too late. But I'm like, at the same time, it hasn't started. They've done what was required, yes, late.
Yeah, because I think the
At least win
Conference
the
League,
appeal.
they're due to play next week.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace have a fixture. So the only good I see coming out of it is Chris Wood and Nottingham get to play in the Europa League.
Yeah.
More so for Chris Wood. And they were eyeing up Champions League. They then slipped into Europa League, then slipped again. So whether they deserve it or not, who knows? But it'd be cool to see Chris Wood representing in the Europa League.
That's the silver lining.
Yeah.
That is the silver lining.
But
I do
otherwise,
feel
for
bad
the,
for Palace.
yeah, for
They
the fan
deserve it.
base, the club, tough yakka. Tough yakka. Final one for you. Super Round in Christchurch over Anzac Week has just been announced.
At the new stadium.
At the new stadium in Christchurch. So
Nice.
Anzac weekend, you'll have the Super Rugby, a Super Round.
Hell
Not
yeah.
the Buller Round in Fiji. You get the Super Round in Christchurch. Like it? Love it. Loathe it.
Yeah, I like it. The new stadium in action. Why not?
Nice. Yeah, I think it'll be fun to get around. I wonder if you get a bit like Sevens vibes. Over
That's
the
what
whole
they'll be
weekend.
aiming for, I imagine.
Yeah.
Dress up, get on the beverages.
Yeah.
I don't know. I also think the Waz are having some games over there too.
And Christchurch?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
They've signed some deals, I think, from next year onwards.
I think they have a good student community down there. Not Dunedin-esque, but
Not burning couches, but
they've got they'll get good turnouts. They've always had good turnouts for the Warriors whenever they've gone down there. But I think they'll get around the Super Round down in
it's
Christchurch.
looking like a nice stadium. It's looking good.
Oh, yeah, the stadium looks mint. Absolutely
why not?
mint.
Why not?
All right, cool. So what's that? 2 or a loathe it, a like it, a like it? No love it's today.
No.
Nothing to love.
How disappointing. What can we? What happened to it?
70-yard field goal in the NFL preseason, longest
Whoa.
ever field goal.
Okay, nice.
That's a boot and a half. Can't remember his name. Someone Hendrickson, first NFL touch, returned the kick for a touchdown. Thinking this shit's easy. Might as well quit while you're ahead.
SVG winning his
Yes.
4th consecutive.
Yeah, NASCAR.
Brum brum. And I love it even more because they're talking about, like it's a road course, all this sort of stuff, and they're like, oh, SVG can only win road courses. He's like, okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, he's not just turning left for 10 million hours. I'm sorry. So it's good seeing the American fans fired up and pissed off.
And SVG is
And
just
winning 4
laps it up.
consecutive. Yeah.
Yeah, 4.
Let's go.
I think it's the most in a debut season by a driver,
It is.
potentially. Yeah.
It is, yeah.
So he is tearing
That's
it
a
up.
love it for the weekend. We got one.
Nice. I'll tell you what, that NASCAR Full Speed on Netflix, season 1, season 2, they better be doing a season 3. And they better have SVG in there.
Yeah, come on.
Follow his debut season.
And he's only going to get better with the oval tracks as well. So come on.
Yeah.
Follow him along.
You'd think if you can turn right and left on a road, you should be able to turn left pretty well. But
Yeah. And he smoked a torpedo too.
What?
Yeah, the rugby ball.
Oh,
He signed a rugby ball and did a torp into the crowd.
Did he?
It had like a little New Zealand flag on it.
What a legend!
I think
That's
what
good
they're
stuff.
saying is that his car is lacking horsepower, which is why he struggles on the oval,
Oh,
as
okay.
opposed to
On the road track where it's a
technical
bit more.
knack to do the
Yeah.
road track. But
Okay,
yeah, so he should get better, but maybe the car needs to improve as well. Who knows?
you beauty.
Well
Well done,
done.
SVG.
Good on him.
Way to get a love it for the weekend.
Yes.
Let's go.
The
Okay.
4 yellow cards and the Roosters Dolphins was also let's go. And bring back the biff.
Bring back the booth. Odds on betting recap.
Yeah.
40-20. Any luck?
Nope. I should have stuck with the Dragons plus 6.5 because that got over very easily.
Yeah.
Ended up being the lock instead. No luck. Auckland came close. That Wellington Waikato games, Ollie Mathis had some great runs. He was the reason for that Cook Savage try, made a disgusting break, playing on the wing instead of flank.
Mm-hmm.
But Wellington doing the business. And it was the other winger, actually. Was it TJ Clark? Is that the other Wellington Lions?
Yeah. Yes.
On the left edge? Yep. He went over instead.
Yeah.
Good game, lots of points. No tries for the 14
No.
on either side. Disappointing.
No. Lossie Felipe, Ollie Mathis couldn't get the job.
Auckland would be, Auckland, rough start, losing 2 games, very tight contested games, putting in good shifts and just not getting over the line.
Yeah.
It's got to happen at one point because they're playing some nice rugby.
done. They've got a good team too. It'll
Yeah,
happen.
Don't know what's going wrong.
Liga couldn't score against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I was worried about his nose, I thought he was going to go off with a broken nose. And he did go off for a long time. Only came on towards the end of the first half or the second half.
Mm.
Didn't start. I don't think in that nose injury. Yikes. And then he comes back on. And then Harris DeVita just smokes it with his elbow straight away. And he's just standing there like dazed, like, oh, you got to be
Ow.
fucking kidding me.
That's got to hurt.
And that scoreline hurts as well. So, oh well.
Yes, move from that. Matt Henry getting the job done, leading wicket take in the first innings. Good stuff.
Saw that.
That ticked off my lock. My 50-22, no good because I didn't want to back anything with Tasman.
Well,
so
it's
I
good
backed the turbos.
Good that our locks are getting over at
Locks.
least.
Locks are
It would
getting
be
in.
bad if the locks weren't hitting.
Locks are getting in. 50-22, laughs, no good. My laugh for NFL preseason multi actually came very close, missed by the one leg. Las Vegas
sure.
Raiders not getting it done. But the Ravens, we spoke about the Ravens, John Harbaugh and his preseason record, $3.60 to win. Cleaned up. Thanks for coming.
Nice.
Ladder challenge was the Liquor anytime try scorer. Either team won to 12. Obviously missed that. So we moved to attempt number 8 on the ladder challenge. We'll get there. We'll keep climbing.
We got close.
We did.
What, 300?
And yeah, multiverse, just the one out of the 4 legs.
My laugh also 2 out of 4. Hawke's Bay 1 to 12 and Southland plus 6.5.
Yeah.
Ooh, there was something about the Chicago Bears too, I feel like. In their
Ooh.
quarterback or something?
Caleb Williams.
Was it?
I
Was
don't
it
know.
Chicago Bears or was it
Let me have a look.
the Cleveland Browns? There was some quarterback and I
Shador
just saw
Sanders
him.
for the Cleveland Browns.
What's the story there?
So Shador Sanders, his dad, Deion Sanders, played both sides of the ball, offense, defense, at an all-pro level in the NFL.
Yeah.
When we had that debate about the greatest athlete of all time, you could argue Deion Sanders is probably one of them.
Okay.
His son, Shador Sanders, absolutely balled out for Colorado in college football.
Yeah.
absolute jet, just very accurate with his passing. And it felt like in the draft he was going to be a first-round quarterback. Kept slipping. It felt like NFL owners were kind of colluding to not pick him just because of the ego. So he gets picked by the Browns in 5th, 6th round, whatever it was.
Yeah.
4th-string quarterback.
Yeah.
So they have Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, who was another rookie, picked above him, and then Shador. Not doing any reps in preseason.
Don't they have like 6 total or something ridiculous?
They got 4 in their start. They probably have some other backups, but yeah. Not throwing any reps with the first team or the second team at preseason camp. And then first preseason game, gets thrown as the starting quarterback.
Damn.
No reps.
2
and
touchdowns.
Then throws 2 touchdowns, 100 and something yards, very accurate. 80% completion rate, balled out. He did his perfect timing celebration. So when he shows his watch to the crowd, he's got a rap. He rapped a song about called Perfect Timing.
He wears a watch during the game.
He did during his college games. He wasn't wearing one. Yeah, you can.
That's weird.
He wasn't wearing one in this preseason game, but it's just kind of a thing, him doing that now. Just, Anyway, I think he was thrown into a lose-lose situation and won.
Yeah. And I saw something too, like, was about the ownership not wanting anything to do with him, and then someone, I think it was a coach, made the call to pick him up, and now someone had said, I'd skimmed past it, and someone had said, like, it's all on that coach now. Like, no one can claim this supposed, like, success story because he was the one that vouched for him and pushed for it to happen.
Yeah.
When, like, the whole ownership want absolutely nothing to do with it.
Yeah. I think
and
they
got
didn't
him in, and then he does that. Like,
it's so good to just shove it up the owner's ass and just be like, fuck you, this is actually what I can do. You've given me nothing to work with, and I came out here and did this. Imagine if you actually show some faith in me. So it's cool to see. I hope he gets traded, to be honest. He deserves better.
Yeah.
Unless they are going to start him. But interesting. That's NFL preseason. You get all these different stories coming out about the rookies, vets, teams, whatever. It's all good stuff. Anyway, should we call it a day?
Yeah. Finally, like it or love it, the flag football mouthguard dummies that they wear. Have you seen it?
No.
It is ridiculous. It is so stupid.
What do you mean, mouthguard dummies?
It's literally a dummy. It looks like they're wearing a dummy. It's not just a mouthguard. They're wearing this whole, like, like a baby
dummy.
Yeah. It looks ridiculous. It's
and you have to wear it playing flag football?
It's so bad. I'm pretty sure it's flag football.
Essentially a non-contact sport?
No, I'm pretty sure it's flag football.
Damn.
It looks bad.
Loathe it.
Big loathe.
Screw that. God damn. All right, we'll wrap it up there. Thank you for listening. We'll be back on a Thursday to have a look at the weekend. Rugby Championship, Premier League. Ooh, it's all go, Phil. We'll have some punts, so be sure to listen in, and we'll see you then.